ideas are the most important thing on this planet Earth. Ideas are most important thing on this planet Earth. And ideas are the source of everything. Just think about it. Everything on this planet Earth is as a result of ideas. When you look around us, the buildings that we sit in, the chairs that we sit in, the lotions that we use on our skins, or even our haircut, our style, everything is as a result of ideas. The cars that we use, everything is as a result of ideas. So ideas are that powerful. Now, everything on this planet Earth also began with an idea. Everything began with an idea. So ideas are powerful. I mean, we don't really talk much about ideas, but I believe that this gathering is very important because we are gathering ideas. So we need to talk about ideas because ideas are powerful. Now, ideas are more powerful than death. You can kill a man, but you cannot destroy the man's idea. Now, if you look at throughout human history, and let me not go a bit further, but everybody is craving for iPhones. But an iPhone, Apple product, was an idea of someone. The founder or the inventor of Apple product is no more, but his idea lives on. So it is important that we appreciate the concept of harnessing ideas because they are the change agents in this world. If you want to make change, if you want to make impact, it is the ideas that we have. Sometimes our ideas might not be the best, but there is nothing like a bad idea. All that you need to do is to fine-tune that idea. And it goes with, entrepreneurship. It goes with everything, whatever decision that you want to make, even if you want to, if you are a student and you want to have a specific profession at the end of the day. It is an idea that you want to become a doctor. It is the idea that you have, and you ought to work on it. So ideas are the most powerful thing on this planet Earth that you ought to take critical note of. Now, ideas cannot be destroyed. Sometimes ideas, all that it does, it's submerged. Sometimes within a generation, an idea will just leave the scene, but it will re-emerge in a different generation. Now, what are the sources of ideas? Ideas comes when we put our minds to work. When we begin to think, ideas pop up. And I believe also that the most treasured wealth on this planet Earth is not the oils and the minerals, but is the human mind. The human mind is the greatest treasure. I know that a generation is coming that emphasis will be placed on ideas. We are going to move away from the oils and the gold and tap and explore the worth of the human mind, because the human mind has the capacity and the capability to do almost anything on this world. The human mind is able to change. The world that we are all aspiring to change, it all begins in the mind. So ideas are that powerful. Now, what are the conditions that stimulate ideas? Ideas are not gotten from our comfort zones. Anytime that you are comfort, there's nothing great that will come out. If you are so comfortable, you cannot bring out critical ideas or things that change the world. Ideas stems out from chaotic situations. When there is a disorder, when there is no hope, when things are in disarray, that is when great ideas come. When there are challenges, that is where great ideas come. And I want to talk about this. I like reading just one book. I try my best to read it a lot. And in this book, there are a lot of books within this book. And the book is called the Bible. Now, in the Bible, I will want to share something. In Genesis, talking about the fact that ideas comes from chaotic situation. When you read the first chapter of Genesis, talking about the account of creation, that's what I believe in. It says that, let me paraphrase this, that the earth was without form and void. So there was chaos. And the idea bearer, whom I believe is God, who has all the ideas, came into the situation. And he started naming things and creating things. All the things that he created was in his mind. It was his idea, and it is only the idea holder that can bring to bear that which is in his mind. So there was chaos, but he had to come in to bring order. So ideas are very critical, and ideas stems out from chaotic situation. Be it financial situation. If you want to be liberated from your financial struggles, if you are going through a financial situation, and if you want to be liberated from your financial struggles, then it is that challenge that will put your mind at work to come out with something that is going to liberate you from your challenges. If you are sick, whatever be the challenge, so ideas do not come if you are comfortable. Ideas come when there is a challenge. So it is critical that we note that ideas only comes as a result of problems. And ideas are not magical. Ideas are seeds that grows. And the gestation period of idea is time. So time is very critical in the fulfillment or in the definition of ideas. If you have a great idea, the only thing that can make the idea or expresses the idea is time. So time is very critical when it comes to the development of ideas. And where do ideas hide? Our ideas hide in our minds. And how can we expose an idea? So if I want to know what you are thinking, then you have to convert what you are thinking into words. So an idea are words. And words are expressions of idea. So an idea in its essence is a silent word. So ideas are very critical. Now, how do you know that this is an idea? When you are so passionate about something, when you want to cause a change, when you want to effect a change, when you are there and you think about something and it's like you cannot sleep, you ponder over it over and over again, then you know that this is a great idea. That which you ponder over it, that which worries you, that you want to change. That is when ideas come. So ideas are the things that you are so passionate about and you want to effect a change and help humanity. Now, over my years of being an entrepreneur, I have come to a firm conclusion that every idea holder or whatever that you want to achieve, you have to possess 3 key things. You ought to be passionate. So passion is very key for an idea holder, for you to succeed in everything, you ought to be passionate. And if you are passionate about something, you love it. So passion goes with love. Nobody can love your idea more than yourself. So you have to love the idea that you have in order to succeed. And if you love your own ideas, you sacrifice. So sacrifice is key in realization of ideas. 2, you ought to be committed to the cause of the idea. And commitment breeds dedication. If you are committed to something, then you are dedicated to it. So it's very important that you ought to be passionate about your ideas. That is 1. You ought to be committed about that idea. And if you are committed, you are dedicated. And 3, you ought to persevere. Perseverance is key in the fulfillment or definition of idea. Whatever idea that you have, you ought to persevere. You need not to give up, because giving up does not see the end of the idea. So it is very important that you persevere. You keep on keeping on, because success in itself is not the absence of failure. Many a times we make that mistake thinking that if we say that we are successful or we want to succeed, it means that we are not going to fail. Failure gives expression to success, because without failure, there will be nothing like success. So failure is part of success. So perseverance in the accomplishment of an idea is very critical and very key. And you ought to know that. I would like to end by saying that the joy of success is enshrined in the sorrows of failure.